I sound? Do I sound marginally, like, tolerable? You sound late. You know what? I was listening to one of my recordings from the other day, and I'm like, oh my god, that's horrible. That's the worst. Oh god, my ears. Yeah, my voice is a little strained, but that's just because a lot of recording stuff, that's why. You use your throat a lot, huh? Yeah. Sit down, sit on your hands, Armada. Sit down. Bad. That is not safe for work laws at work in Japan. I mean, it seems pretty fine. It's pretty straightforward. I haven't had any issues at all. I know. And it's true. Everyone should be 18 and up when accessing adult sites. And they will be if they're coming after me. You better be an adult or else I'm gonna kick you in the butt. If you're in Discord and you ain't an adult, I'm gonna kick you in the butt. But with these laws, it's just a precursor. It's not going to stop there. Does being 1 week shy of 18 count as 18? After 7 awesome days from now, if you are a week from that, you can totally hang out with me. And if you are less than that, there's so many other cool things you can do. There's fun VTuber highlight clips on YouTube. There's so much you can do in this big, beautiful world. And then in a week from that point, you can do even more cool stuff. But why rush it, yo? And enjoy your youth. You can come here when you're a full-fledged adult with open arms. For that though, I got kicking shoes. I have shoes that kick. It's true. Are your kicking shoes lace up or Velcro? My kicking shoes are probably Velcro because I'm lazy. I know, they always said don't grow up too fast, and so I understand like the pros and cons, because there's a lot of pros to not doing that, but there were a lot of cons. I think one of the worst parts of being a kid is loneliness. Just so boring. And I didn't have a ton of friends, so that definitely contributed. But yeah, just not being able to have your own autonomy or like go places and all of these extra rules. I don't know, it drove me crazy. I could not wait to age out, but then as soon as I did, all these responsibilities happened, and I'm like, what? Childhood loneliness is not something to ignore. It's difficult. It's rough and uncomfortable. And I totally feel for all of the lonely individuals out there. Not just kids. 'Cause I've had large expanses of loneliness in my life. Because would you believe it or not, I've been bullied a shit ton. Being lonely is hard, but don't give up and keep looking for connections with others. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Especially in the Discord. You know, I've just been an adult for 10,000 years, so it's hard to remember. Is there any form of, like, Discord for, like, younger crowd? I think it's 18 and up. Where can our anime fans make friends? Yeah, school's a good one. But that's where all my bullying lived. Also, like, yeah, after school programs and, oh my god, volunteering. When I did volunteering, I made a bunch of friends. It's a little easy. It's easier to make friends when you're a youngin', because you all at least baseline have stuff in common. Whereas when you're an adult, the only thing you might have in common is that you are an adult. You meet your friends in MMOs, that happens. I hope it's fun. I think 25 is the cutoff. Yeah, there's age cutoffs for a lot of groups. For instance, I was part of like a lot of LGBTQ kids social clubs when I was growing up and stuff, and so there was cutoff for like 22, 21, 22, they're all different. Well, we got to use a foosball table, and there was a snack machine thing, and we could do volunteering sometimes, or just watch television until I could go home. Also, you could socialize, I suppose. But yeah, I think what I hated the most, never took the bus because I couldn't wake up early, but I would like hear the noise outside of my house, and I would look out the window, like the little blinds and stuff, and I would hear just the sound of the big school bus coming and then like stopping in front and then like doing its like waiting flickering light thing and then like, well, no one to pick up, and then just going on, and it's like, I'm gonna have to beg my mom to drive me. It's another fucking day. Being a child was the worst job I've ever had. Does motherboard drive better? She can parallel park better. I don't know if I would say driving, and now I really wish she would drive with glasses because I notice her squinting. She's like, I'm not squinting. I said, yes, you are. You are squinting. Mom, don't be like how Grandpa was, where you drive on good days. You should only have good days if you're driving. Is getting your license in Japan a hard ordeal? So what I hear tell is that if you already have a license in a different country, then you need to apply for an international driver's license before coming to Japan, because getting it here is much more difficult. I don't know how. I have a license, but I didn't apply for it because I'm already a shit driver. Put me on the other side of the road and lives will be lost. So I'm okay. I don't need to drive anywhere. Oh God, I'm not driving. I'm not driving for your safety. You're fucking welcome. You're welcome. A few days ago, where someone was taking pictures of Kabukicho, which is like the red light district, and there were like not teens, but I mean like young adults on the ground, just like, so there were some adults who were just laying and sleeping, and clearly they were having a Shibuya meltdown where they drank too much by 10 p.m. And then there were just like swaths of young adults chain smoking on the sides by all the restaurants and stuff, and it's all the pictures. It's like, look at Kabukicho, nights of mayhem and danger, drug use and theft and more. And it's like, bitch, the day that you posted this picture, I was there. I was getting a pancake. I was getting a Japanese pancake. And those people, I saw them there. I also saw a guy dressed as a green bean and his other friends. They got stopped by the police for TikTok dancing. So I like how they tried to scare people on Reddit when it's like, I feel so safe walking around Kabukicho at 2 in the morning. They told a green bean and his crew to move along. Umbrella theft just sort of happens though. It's like it's an honor system. And if there's so the unwritten rule is your umbrella's gonna get fucking stolen. It happens, whether it's intentional or unintentional. But there is a rule. If there's one umbrella left in the rack, you don't take it. You don't. You can't do it. It's illegal. You can't do it. It's like the last slice of sushi. You can't. Do you do any VA? You have a great vocal quality. Aww. Have you been hired to be my hype man? I did apply though. I did apply to the voice acting agency place. I submitted it. Well, I was gonna submit it 2 weeks ago, and then I psyched myself out, but I finished it last night. And I was going through like old recordings that I've done. I think I've improved over time. I was making a reel. I felt very Hollywood. Was it a real reel? I don't know. I took out clips from things where I'm like, I think I did a good job there. And then I ended up playing a lot of the games that I was in. How was your 8-hour recording session? Oh my golly, my throat was quite sleepy after that. But I had a lot of fun. We were killing it. Your VA work is great. Deep voicemail though, 10 out of 10. Well, one of the deep voices that I gave to them was the malware sex scenes and lines from It's embarrassing though. I don't know. I get shy. Yeah, I've definitely improved.